Hey Sue, Flashman 3. No mailing today. Thought I'd do with the draft tonight, I thought I'd do a kind of a thoughts video. Um, just some of the bigger storylines and picks in the draft. So I'll start with number 1. The Rams have the first pick. Traded with the Titans. They're most likely going to get Jared Goff, cornerback from Cal. In my opinion, I just think it's very risky with the amount of picks they gave up, but it could work out for them. Same thing with the Eagles. They also moved up to get Carson Wentz, quarterback, North Dakota State. I just think it's pretty risky of those teams, but if it pays off, they'll look like geniuses. But they could be both busts. It definitely has the potential to be busts. But if I had to pick one out of the two, I'd just say Goff, just because he's more accurate. He did have some good moments, but I mean, he played on a pretty bad team. Didn't have a lot of help, and his offensive line wasn't that good. But it's really hard to tell who's the better quarterback. Number 3, Chargers. Probably gonna go DeForest Buckner, defensive end from Oregon. He's really big, athletic. He's got a long reach, so he'd be a good pass rusher for them. Cowboys at 4. It's an interesting spot. They need a lot of things. Defensive end, corner, running back. I think they'll go with Ezekiel Elliott. Just think he's too much of a talent to pass up. And I think they're kind of in win now mode. So I think they'll go with him. 5, Jags. I think they'll go with Jalen Ramsey, cornerback, Florida State. They need another playmaker on defense, and I think he'd be a good fit for them. So the next pick I'm going to is the Giants at 10. Just depends what 6 through 9 pick. It's really going to determine what they do. If they can't trade down, I'd say they either take Leonard Floyd, linebacker from Georgia, or maybe Ronnie Stanley from Notre Dame if he's still available. But I really like to see them trade down, get some more picks. Maybe take a defensive tackle if they move down to like 20s or something. Maybe even a receiver to complement Odell and try to get some more weapons. But even that, or try to get maybe another second round pick. Try to take Derrick Henry from Alabama. Giants don't really have a physical running back, so that might not be a bad idea. 20, the Jets. I think another quarterback's going to get taken. That's Paxton Lynch. He's 6'7", went to Memphis. He's got some potential, but I don't think he could play from day one. I think he needs to sit and just kind of learn the NFL. I don't think he's NFL now ready. 22 to 24 is interesting. You got 3 teams that need a receiver. I think 3 will go in a row. The Texans are at 22. I think they'll take Corey Coleman, wide receiver from Baylor. I think he's the best receiver in the draft. He ran a 4.3 40. He's big. He's got speed, and he'd go well with DeAndre Hopkins. Next, 23, the Vikings. I think they'll take Josh Doctson, wide receiver TCU. They need help in the wide receiver position, and I think he'd go well with Stephon Diggs, as they really need more offensive playmakers. Next is the Bengals at 24. they lost two of their best receivers in Marvin Jones and Mohamed Sanu. So they desperately need a number 2 to go along with AJ Green. I think they'll take Will Fuller, wide receiver Notre Dame. He's very quick, and I think he'd be a nice compliment to AJ Green. Kind of a nice mix. And last pick is the Broncos. I think they'll take a quarterback in Connor Cook. Had a lot of wins at Michigan State, and I think he could have success in the NFL, maybe even from day one. I just think he's NFL ready, and if he could beat out Mark Sanchez, might even get a chance to start. So yeah, it's pretty much kind of the big picks and my thoughts. Should be an interesting draft. I'm excited for it. Could be a lot of trades. So it should be interesting. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any thoughts, put in the comments. I'd like to hear them, and hope your team does well in the draft. I'll be watching it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.